Okay, we received the PCA sample that you sent us, this incoming wastewater 10:07 p.m. Tested the pH initially, and it does look pretty high. You notice that it's like around a 10 or something like that. So obviously it's way up in pH. I did one preliminary test to see where it needed to go, and I found our 93218 product worked very well. And this is a 250 ml sample from the side. So I'm going to put in 0.75 mils. So from 1 mil, I went down to the 0.25, which is the equivalent of 0.75 times 2 would be 3 mils per 500 mils, or no, it would be 1.5 for 500. 0.75 times 2 is 1.5 for 500, or times 2 or times 4, that's a quarter of a liter, would be 3 mils per 1,000 mils, which is equivalent to 3 gallons per 1,000 gallons of wastewater treated. Okay, so that's the math on that dosage. And here's the break now. You can see the starch broke out. There you go. Maybe just yeah. There's the mount. So that's kind of the flock I wanted to get right there. That pH after the coagulant dosage is dropped down to about a 5. So just a touch of caustic should bring it back up. Let's get a few drops of caustic maybe. And bring it back up a little bit higher, between a little to like neutral, like a 7, 3 more drops. All right, now I've got it back up toward a 7, and I've got a clean break there. Now just the polymer. This is a diluted polymer to flock it up. And I got a good treatment there. So, if I needed some more diluted polymer until we get a nice size flock going, and then we'll just pour it to filter to see what our clarity is after going through a filter press. All right. So, see, we got a nice filter. So it's not too bad a dosage, about 3 gallons per 1,000 on this particular sample of the Polymac 93218, and maybe 0.1 of caustic, maybe 0.15 per 250. It's 1.5 per 500. No, it's what is it? 0.15 times 4. It's only 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like 0.5. It's like half a gallon per 1,000 gallons. It's not too much caustic necessary. But it's a much more acidic coagulant than the current coagulant they're using, which is like aluminum chlorohydrate. It's like our polyol 600, which isn't really effective when the pH is that high. As you can see, this is one alternative. The other alternative would be if you said you wanted to use sulfuric acid. I'll have to do a different test on that to see the clarity in the dosage and everything.